Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Showing good feet. Cucurella, and oh, smashing header! Simeone. Fernandez. Pedri. Played back in. Over to the left. Out to the left it goes. Cleared away. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Played out wide. Williams. Played into the... bullish header! Medina. Medina, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Alvarez. Simeone. Simeone played out to the left flank. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. And here's Ferran Torres. And that has been clubbed away. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Cucurella. Otamendi tries to clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Nico Williams clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Kubasi. Lenormand. Lenormand shifted upfield. Zubimendi. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Simeone. Montiel. Messi. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Williams. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Montiel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Medina. Messi. Simeone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Out to the right. Yamal. Now he's off and running. Yamal has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Spain are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz played with finesse. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Romero can get it clear. Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Lovely feet. Fabian Ruiz. Alvarez. McAllister. Medina. Romero forwards and with intent. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Nico Williams. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Montiel. Still goalless at the moment. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been won straight back. Medina. Messi. Simeone. Fernandez. Romero. Quality ball. Deftly away. Pedri. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Cucurella. Nico Williams. Medina. McAllister. Romero. Messi. Simeone. Montiel, gently done. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Cucurella. Medina. Otamendi. Moved on forwards.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cross from Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Zubimendi. Yamal. Zubimendi. Simeone. Fernandez. McAllister. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Zubimendi. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. Pedri played into space out wide. There will be a throw-in. And it's Pedri. Cross goes in there. Montiel is there and he can get that clear. McAllister has a look and plays it forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Nico Williams. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Now then, the ball's come loose. The cross comes in. And they've got a throw. Otamendi. Fernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, spread out to the left. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pedri! There are a few waiting for it. Cucurella, now here's the delivery. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Messi. Medina. McAllister. Medina. Yamal wins the duel this time. Zubimendi. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Williams. Fabian Ruiz. So who's he picking out? Cucurella crosses it in. Spain have reclaimed it. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Cucurella. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandez. Simeone. Messi. Fernandez. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Climbs up big! Goal! Argentina! He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Cucurella. That's tidy. Romero getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Referee's given a throw. Oh, that's neat. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! It's in!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's really well cleared. Moved on forwards. And it's Messi. Messi hits it! Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Crossed into the middle. Pedro Porro clears it away. Pedri. Played down the flank. Nico Williams gets into some space. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Medina. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. The normal. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Simeone. Nico Williams. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, that's nice. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, not quite. Simeone. Romero. Messi. Montiel forwards and with intent. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. The normal. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Medina. Otamendi. McAllister. Medina. Driven forward. Messi. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. And he thumps it clear. Throw it. Montiel. Simeone. Very nicely done. And it's Messi. Fernandez. McAllister. That's going to go a long way. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Pau Kubasi. Aim forwards. Subimendi. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Medina. That's been drilled forward. Lenormand did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. And he's on a charge. Nice control. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. And he's heaved it away. Fernandez. Yamal. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Kubasi. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Williams. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella puts them all in. That's too far for anyone. Fernandez. McAllister. Fernandez. Otamendi. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Fernandez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Simeone, he's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi plays it short. And it's Messi. Medina. Now it's Simeone. Lovely. Now can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
How Kubasi can get it clear. McAllister. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Medina. And he's well positioned here. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kubasi. The normal. Cucurella. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. McAllister. Montiel. Romero. McAllister. Romero. Aim forwards. Montiel. And he welcomes it in. Simeone. Firmly met. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Alvarez. Medina. Great ball if he can get there. Well timed, excellent interception. Kubasi. Out to the left it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Romero. McAllister. Otamendi. Romero. Messi. And it's played forward. Cucurella makes the interception. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. That has been cut short. Fernandez. McAllister. Otamendi, gently done. Medina. Medina goes forward, calmly anticipates. Yamal. The normal. Kubasi moved on forwards. Le Normand forwards and with intent. It's a throw-in. Otamendi. Messi. Fernandez. Montiel. Messi. McAllister. Medina. McAllister. Messi. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Subimendi. The normal. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Montiel. McAllister. Otamendi. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro looks to the other side. Now it's Williams. That looks a good cross. And the keeper has it. McAllister. Otamendi. Medina. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Yamal. Proves too strong. He's there to get rid. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Simeone, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Subimendi. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Minutes played. Simeone. Montiel. McAllister. Otamendi shifted upfield. The normal. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Cucurella crosses. Fernandez. Simeone. And it's lofted through here. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Simeone. Montiel. Well, played right into his path. Simeone. Ferran Torres, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Fernandez. Romero. McAllister. Montiel. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. Montiel. And it's Messi. Cucurella. Kubasi. Yamal. Now he's off and running. McAllister. Romero, aim forwards. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Lenormand. Zubimendi. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. That's good play. Cucurella puts them all in. Otamendi gets it away. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Fabian Ruiz. He's got... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Medina, gently done. Alvarez, played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. And it's McAllister. Messi. this physical challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Medina. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Alvarez spread out to the left. Medina looking to hit the byline here. It's gone for a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. De Paul with the delivery. The normal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Gets it away. Out for a throw. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Picks it up out wide. That's a corner kick. McAllister is there and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Montiel picks it up now. It's out for a goal kick. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pedri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Montiel. McAllister. Fernandez. It's an inviting looking ball that. Pedro Porro cuts out the pass. Montiel. There's Rodrigo de Paul. Out to the left it goes, and back to the keeper they go. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. The normal. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Medina.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ferran Torres.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Paul. Zubimendi. And it's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. De Paul. Oh, such a clever touch. Over to the left. Messi. Chance! That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Otamendi. Fernandez. Simeone. And it's hoisted clear. Simeone knocks it out wide. Fernandez. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister. Fernandez. Messi. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Nico Williams.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out to the left it goes.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Fabian Ruiz with the short one. And he's there to clear it.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Montiel. McAllister. And it's played forward. Yamal. Lenormand. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Zubimendi. Yamal chasing after it. De Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cucurella. Lenormand shifted upfield.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lenormand. Yamal. Very much into the last knockings. Pedri. Now it's Williams. Now it's Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. Zubimendi. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Medina. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Yamal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Yamal. Nico Williams. Out towards the flank.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Do have a chance to counter here. Montiel. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good ball. Alvarez! And for a moment, time stood still. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. Cucurella. A header! They've got rid.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
De Paul. Medina. McAllister. Medina. Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yamal. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. McAllister getting this one clear. Fernandez. Montiel. Simeone.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Lenormand gets over and intercepts. Zubimendi. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Zubimendi. Yamal. Zubimendi. And that's it. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.